Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Horror Movie Review with Daniel Richardson. And yeah, tonight we're going to be looking at going back to 1978. We did part two because we do things unorthodox and ass backwards sometimes here. We reviewed part two about a month ago, I think, and so we're going to go do part one now. I'm talking about Piranha, the original 1978 film. But you know how we do things here. We're going to kick some news off first. And unfortunately, we do got to kind of hit things off on a down note. Wilford Brimley just passed away at age 95. Horror fans would know him. Of course, he was in The Thing. This came on the heels of John Saxon passing away. It was just like, fuck me. So, yeah, two of my... And like I said, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what the fuck else Wilford Brimley has done. When he in an episode of Seinfeld, was he the postmaster general guy? In the episode where Kramer's like, I don't want mail anymore and everything? I think he was. Like, honestly, this sounds horrible. Like, I only knew him from The Thing. And then from when he'd do the like AARP commercials and shit, or General Life, I don't know, he did some sort of insurance thing. Like on game show networks, like when it's like all like commercials geared toward old people, I would see him there. And every now and then he'd do like a diabetes like PSA or something like that. But for the most part, he was always like pushing life insurance at us. So I didn't know who he was other than The Thing. And I was like, oh man, The Thing. And that's it. That's all I knew him from. But you know, R.I.P. man. And like I said, when anybody passes in this horror community, believe me, we all feel it. And you know, but I mean, he was 90. He's 85. Sorry, they said 95. 85. He had a good run. He had a good run. So you know. So, trying to move on from depressing news, there's going to be a third Tales from the Hood. Tales from the Hood 3. Coming out on video on demand. No, sorry, it's coming out on Sci-Fi Channel. Yes, it's going to straight to TV this time. Part 2 is straight to video, this one's straight to TV. So, I've only seen clips from the first one, which became like a cult hit and everything, but I've never actually sat down and watched the whole thing. And then I heard 2 was coming out, but I honestly didn't know if it was. I mean, for a long time they kept talking about, like, you know, we're possibly going to be doing 2 and everything. I didn't even realize that 2 came out, so when I heard 3 was coming out, I was like, holy shit, what the hell? So over on Netflix, they got a new show coming out, Ratchet, which is Nurse Ratchet from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's going to be a prequel series that's going to kind of focus on Nurse Ratchet when she first joins the hospital. But it's done by Ryan Murphy, who everybody knows from American Horror Story, and it even stars American Horror Story alum Sarah Paulson as the main character. And apparently it's going to show kind of like her descent into darkness, you know. She wasn't always the crabby old bitch that, you know, made Brad Dourif go kill himself. No. We're going to see what drove her to be this stuck-up bitch. So anyways, I'm curious. Like I said, I like American Horror Story. I like Sarah Paulson, and I love One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I don't have much expectations for it, but at the same time, it's like some new stuff. I'm down for some new stuff. So this ain't even horror, but like literally, I don't know. I want to talk about it, and fuck it, it's my show. Like Comedy Central is like they're revamping like their adult animation lineup, I guess. And I guess they're like bringing back like old shows. Like I hear Beavis and Butthead's coming. Beavis and Butthead is coming back. Which I think that then they already revived that once before, like on regular MTV. But it was like MTV during like a really shitty tween stage, so it didn't have any impact at all. Well, apparently Ren and Stimpy is up next, and Ren and Stimpy will be on there. I'll tell you right now, I was never huge on Ren and Stimpy. Everybody in my generation was. It was one of the classic Nicktoons, and I enjoyed it for the most part. It's all right. It just I don't know. It wasn't really my thing. It really was just kind of like I don't know. It's gross. A lot of gross out stuff on it. Yeah, I can get into it. I mean, we did get really. Was it really? No, that was Rocco. Power Toast Man. That's who it was. Really big man was on Rocco. Power Toast Man was on Ren and Stimpy. I don't know. Like I said, Ren and Stimpy was alright. I don't know. It's just funny because like as an adult, everybody's like, you know, Nicktoons. We grew up on, you know, Doug and Rugrats and, you know, Rocko's Modern Life. And then they always go Ren and Stimpy. And I'm just kind of like, that's the one I can do without. Like, I prefer Angry Beavers over Ren and Stimpy, personally. I'd even go with some of the lesser known ones that came out a little bit after, like when I should have been actually watching cartoons, or probably should have been watching cartoons. Like Rocket Power. I remember that was kind of a thing right before I went to junior high. About the kids, and they could skateboard and surf. And that was pretty much, that's the whole concept. It really was like the weirdest, like, it was just like, these kids are just surfing and skateboarding and doing extreme sports. And you got one kid who's like the Chucky Finster of the group, and for whatever reason he had like training wheels and shit, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know. He was like, there was like a nerd in the group. It would have been me. Like, it would have been me if I joined the Rocket Power, Team Rocket. Anyways, but like, I liked it. I'd put it above Ren and Stimpy. Oh, blasphemous. Come at me. So anyways, yeah, so Ren and Stimpy. Did they do that once before, though? Like, wasn't it like on, like, Spike TV? Like, they did, like, the adult version of Ren and Stimpy, and it didn't last long either, like, a season or two, if that. I don't know. Seems like they keep trying to revamp. Like, you know what was great? At one time, it was always fresh ideas, and I get it. It's just like, when I was a kid, yes, these may have core concepts, and everything is based off something. I get that, but it's like they were all original IPs. What happened to those days? Like, what the fuck? We gotta reboot and revive everything? I don't know. Old man yelling at clouds right here. I'm sorry. And then finally, Antebellum. I was really looking forward to this. This was supposed to come out, I think, back in March, maybe April. It may have been April actually, but like, it was the Jordan Peele produced film. Horror film that looked like it kind of dealt with racial issues, and it look at like the Deep South back in like Civil War times and shit like that. And I don't know. I just remember, to me, it looked like Jordan Peele's version of like Jacob Slider, maybe. Like, I got themes, but like the look of it, just really trippy and fucked up shit. And anyway, I was looking forward to it. I was all for it, and then of course COVID pushed it back. It got pushed back a couple times, I think, and they're just saying, "Fuck it, we're going to do video on demand now." So it's getting a video on demand release, which, I mean, I'm just happy to see movies coming out. So it is sad to see a lot of people aren't getting their theatrical release. Like, I mean, that's what everybody's striving for the most part. I know some producers are just chucking shit out just so they can make money, but if you're a filmmaker, for the most part, you are wanting to get that big theatrical release. Even if it does good or not, you're still, I don't know. It's the promised land. You're getting to, the big stage. And so to have a lot of people have that ripped away from them, it is sad. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it does suck. But at the same time, it's like, I wasn't expecting Annabelle to make bank or anything, but it would have been nice to see what it could have done. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why did they try to do the drive-in run? I feel like, I don't know, The Rental's doing pretty good for itself. Wretched did pretty good for itself. I think Becky did alright. It's like, yeah, they're not making millions, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how well the video on demand market does. With the exception of Trolls. Fucking the Trolls World Tour, that like cleaned up pretty. I mean, I just raped the box office. But that's different, because that was like kids were out of school. And not like out of school summertime when, even though we should be social distancing, everybody's out there fucking running around without a mask. No, this is like, we were in the heart of the quarantine, and it's like, that's the only kid movie coming out right now. Fucking Trolls. And it did well. It did well for itself. So, there it is. That is the news this week. Now, we're going to move right on to the horror battle royal, horror villain battle royal. We were down to the last 7, I believe. Yep, 7. And got your votes in. Appreciate everybody who voted, by the way. Thank you very much. But we got a clear winner this time. Normally, we've been having a lot of ties, because, I mean, I guess when you start off with 10, a lot of people are kind of voting scattered, and I'm able to pick it off myself. But we didn't have a tie this time. Let me just review who's in there so far, who's in there left. Annabelle, last game's champion. The Thing, Creatures from the Black Lagoon, Count Dracula, Frankenstein's Monster, The Mummy, and The Wolfman. And I gotta say, I was a little shocked. I really thought this guy would at least make it to the final 4, but Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Creature is out. So Creature from the Black Lagoon has been eliminated. I know The Creature Walked Among Us. That's a film series I've never watched. I've seen the original like a long time ago, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've seen the whole thing. I think I was literally just flipping through TV, and it was on, I was watching parts of it. I don't think I actually sat down and watched the entire thing. I know, blasphemous. I've seen every other Universal monster movie, period, with the exception of Creature from Black Lagoon, like his trilogy. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know what his weaknesses is, so we'll just assume like someone just poured some bleach in his thing. Was he a creature built out of toxic waste though? I don't know. These are things I can't answer. No one gave reasons. We used to have people that give like stories, and no one's doing stories anymore. Everybody's just like, vote this person out, and that's it. So anyways, Creature from Black Lagoon has been eliminated. So that leaves Annabelle, The Thing, Count Dracula, Frankenstein's Monster, The Mummy, and The Wolfman. Last 6. 666. Last 6, here we are, boom. So yeah. Get your votes in, vote for who you want to be eliminated. That's the key. Not for who you're voting for, who you want to be eliminated. Alright, let's get to our big main event. We're going to be reviewing Piranha. 1978, and basically these deadly piranha who have been genetically engineered are accidentally released into this river, which is right along the this like summer resort / summer camp. There's a resort and a camp going on, and yeah, the piranhas just tear ass through that entire thing. So I'll be honest with you, I just watched this for the first time like maybe a year ago. I was at Dollar General, and I found the DVD for like, I don't know, $2, $3. Oh, that's embarrassing. Let me go turn this alarm off real quick. We're live. Anyways, no, so, like I say, I found it at Dollar General, and $2. Now, for the record, I love the remake, the 2010, I think it was. I think that movie is just great. It's just a fun creature feature. I don't know, you call it creature feature or when animals attack movie. I don't know, what do you want to call it? It's fun. It's just tons of tits, tons of gore, and a lot of humor, and just non-stop action almost throughout. Great cast. Like, I just love the cast they got together on this. I don't know, it's brilliant. Sorry, excuse me. And so, I've always heard about the original, and everybody kept calling it like, it's a horror comedy, which I don't quite get that. I mean, it's got humorous parts, but it's like, it don't feel like a comedy on any level, really. I don't know. I mean, it's humorous, but it's no more humorous than, like, Bride of Chucky, but I don't know, I guess people call it comedy, too. I don't know. Anyways, but I always heard about this, and they're like, Joe Dante's, big movie, and it was Roger Corman, and people really liked it, became a cult hit, and it spawned a sequel. And so, I went out and bought the first one, and like I said, you wasn't going to lose much on it, $2. And I just didn't care for it. I don't know why. I don't know. I watched it. I was kind of bored through it. I don't know. Couldn't get into it. And then we reviewed the second one, and I liked it a little bit better. Still kind of in that middle road. Like, it is what it is. And so I was like, well, shit, I reviewed the second one. I didn't review the first one. Maybe I should go back and, hit the first one again. And watching it, for the second time, I liked it much better. Like, I don't know why. It's the same fucking movie. I don't know. But I don't know. I liked it a little bit better. Now, I'm not going to say like it's fantastic. It's not like a, 5-star, whatever, 4-star. No. But it's slightly better than that middle of the road I gave the part 2. Like I said, it's enjoyable. I don't know. I dug it. I think, for its time, I think the effects aren't too bad. Once again, it's a no-budget film from Roger Corman. So the fact that, like, literally, you get, I guess, like, they were animated fish, in the scenes where you see them, like, kind of swimming across and going out into the water. But then anytime they're attacked, you can just clearly tell it's somebody, or it's like a finger puppet, I don't know. But it's just like, you never actually see, like, the, fish. Which, once again, the CGI wasn't that great on certain parts of the remake, but it's like, I don't know. I do kind of, like, I'm a practical guy through and through, but for some reason, I'm going to go CGI when it comes to Piranha. At least Piranha, anyways. But anyways, this movie, I don't know. It's just good stuff. It's got, really cool cast. Fucking Dick... A lot of the Roger Corman regulars and Dick Miller. I just love fucking Dick Miller. Every time I see this guy, I don't know. I like him. I'm just like, it's great. But it really is, for all intent and purposes, it's a Jaws ripoff. I mean, down to... The mayor not wanting to shut down the resort because it's bringing him. I'm not sure he's a mayor. Yeah, he's a mayor, I think. That there's a military guy, like a general or a captain or something like that, and then Dick Miller is the guy who he's like a business owner, but he's somehow funding this, I don't know, swim off. I don't know. It's a lot of wacky goodness. Yeah, I mean, there ain't really a whole lot to say about this. I feel like I kind of covered it in without doing like a breakdown of the thing. Like I said, it's a humorous movie. You know, cheap effects, but it works for its time. I will say though, when the gore gets going, it ain't bad. There's a few effects like especially when it's just a feeding frenzy. Like that's what you're waiting for. Like I don't know, early on, that may be what got me last time. I was just tired of waiting for the carnage. And once again, the carnage doesn't get nowhere near as it does in the 2010 remake, but you know, whatever. But you know, when we get to the literal, you know, shit hits the fan, piranhas are just attacking all these, you know, beachgoer or river goers, I guess I should say. It's like holy shit, like it does get pretty gruesome. But I don't know. I like it. Sorry, this is a really bad review. I just don't know what else to say about it without just like going like scene by scene and be like, oh, in the very beginning, you know. Like yeah. I don't know. It is what it is. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time. Oh shit! Didn't always run. Sorry. Hi. Thank you for watching that video. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, share it, subscribe to our channel. All that good stuff you do right here on YouTube, go ahead and do it. Check out our other videos. Go to our playlist. We got episodes of TPS TV, Journey Through the Dark Side. We got a new show coming out, the horror movie review with Daniel Richardson. This guy. And of course, our short film, Entropy. You can find all that and more right here on YouTube. And then check out, yeah, look at that. All of our social media right there. And we don't just, you know, copy and paste like the same post and put it on all. No, that's ridiculous. 3 different platforms, 3 different posts. I mean, the behind the scenes stuff you see on Twitter will not be the same stuff you see on Instagram. So there you go right there. So be sure to give us a follow and a like on all that right there. Keep up to date. Have you seen Unspeakable Acts yet? No? Come on. Pick you up the DVD right now. Links over there. Oh yeah. It's only $7. $3 shipping and handling. And of course, if you've already seen it and you haven't seen the public domain dungeon yet, boom, $5 DVD right there. So 5 S&P as well. Or sorry, 3 S&P as well. So there you go. Do that. And if you got the spare change, you want to hit us up, you know, donate a little bit over here to TPS Productions. Our Patreon is right there. Oh yeah. So that's all we. Oh my God, sorry. I'm getting fired, ain't I? Guys, that's all we got. Thank you for watching.